The pandemic has prompted many to put off routine medical checkups and screenings.
It's a troubling trend, especially for those with a heightened risk of cancer. Joining us now to talk about that, Dr. Sandy Goldberg, the founder of A Silver Lining Foundation, which helps women get free breast cancer screenings. And for you, doctor, this is personal.
It's extremely personal, Joe and Micah. I am a breast cancer survivor and just celebrated 20 years of survivorship.
Congratulations. Yeah. That's good to hear. Dr. Sandy, give me an idea of what it's been like for these people during this pandemic. And they really haven't been able to go get the mammograms. They've been putting them off, and a lot of hospitals aren't allowing it.
It's very interesting. Our 15 hospital partner group has been accepting women for not as much for screenings during the pandemic, but certainly for diagnostic testing that has the potential to save lives. And what we are seeing are women that had jobs, that had insurance, that woke up one morning, that were scheduled to have diagnostic testings, including biopsy, and discovered they had no job, they had no insurance, and they would have to make the hard choice of whether or not they were going to go in to get a test that could save their life that they could not pay for. And this is what we've been seeing. We call them the newly uninsured. And the amount of women calling us for testing that have lost their jobs has increased tenfold in terms of that particular category of women since the pandemic began.
Wow.
But this is where your foundation comes in, and I see online now where you have an opportunity now for folks to double their match, correct?
Yes, we do. Thanks to the Komen Foundation COVID-19 pandemic grant, we can raise, or we can double the amount of donations that are made. And those tests, or that money rather, is going to go specifically for those women who have suddenly learned that they have no place to go. As an example, in the past month alone, 6 women came to us who had been scheduled for biopsies that lost their jobs. No place to go. One of our hospital partners referred them. And of those 6 women, 3 were diagnosed with breast cancer. So funding, this match, the funding means everything to us, not only for these women, but for all the women and men, because men can get breast cancer too, who come to us for help. Many people have no place to go. And as a survivor, I know how scary it is, and I had everything. So imagine what it's like when you have nothing.
Exactly. Dr. Sandy, are women and men who are breast cancer survivors and who may have cancer now more prone to getting COVID-19?
That's a very interesting question, and I don't think that's one that anybody can really answer now, given the science. The one thing I would say across the board is if your immune system has been compromised, particularly if you are in treatment, that you would really have to be extremely careful about exposing yourself, going out, wearing it. I don't go out. Wow. I was diagnosed 20 years ago, and I don't go out. So that gives you an idea of the fear that is still involved.
What would you say to someone who thinks they can put this off for a while?
Don't put it off. A month, 6 months. When I was diagnosed, my mammogram was normal 1 year and not the next. If you need help, I'm talking specifically to those people who are watching now. If you need help, you get in touch with us at A Silver Lining Foundation. We will help you. We will help you. My mother used to say we're all family and we have to help each other through the tough times. And I really can't think of a tougher time than right now. Can you?
Agreed, agreed. And we must say that Silver Lining does not turn anyone away who needs it. So when you talk about those who've lost their insurance or the underinsured, all they have to do is go onto your website and they can get a mammogram. Now, are all the places open to give mammograms right now, or are some still closed?
Many of our hospital partners during the pandemic have suspended doing screening mammograms. Those are the walk-in-the-door mammograms. Many of them are going to be starting up again on June 1. But almost all of our 15 partner hospitals have said, if someone is in trouble, if they need a diagnostic test, if they need an ultrasound, if they need a biopsy, we are here for them. And that is a blessing, especially now when there is so much going on in the world, that people don't have to worry about this.
Wonderful. Dr. Sandy, thank you so much. Be safe, be well.
And the same to you, Mike and Joe.
Thank you, doctor.